Morning, Lou. So in this video we're going to be taking a look at Dickey Betts' solo in Statesboro Blues by the Allman Brothers. Let's break this down. The first pattern we have comes from the first shape in a major pentatonic in the key of D, at a shuffle kind of feel. So we start off with a bend on the 7th fret of our G string, and then you're going to hook while still sustaining that bend. You're going to hook your first finger onto the 7th fret of your high E, and you're never actually going to finish the bend or stop it. It just kind of cuts off once that high E comes in. So once that happens, we come back down a whole step down to the 10th fret on our B string, and then we come back to that bend up, but don't bend down, and then let go on the 7th fret on your G string. So that first turn of phrase goes, four notes, but they say so much. Then once you land on that, you start so it happens for a phrasing of 4 times. 2, 3, 4. And then you go back to that first lick again. But this time you don't leave it, you stay on it. So that's a very interesting pattern, actually. It takes a lot of practice, takes a lot of control over these notes that we are using. And the main thing about it is to really never end that bend, but always act like that bend is bending to the next note, if that makes sense. So the bend has to last the duration of the note value that we're giving it. When we do this, the actual phrase starts on the 7th fret of our high E. But except the since this is swung, the emphasis changes every other time. Da 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 da. So it's a 4-note phrase in the span of 3 notes. Therefore, every other time will be different and with a different emphasis. But as long as you keep your swung 8th notes going, and just try that with like with any 3 notes you want. And you'll see what happens when you keep that going. With 3 notes, it's bound to change on the second time through. So moving on. So that's how we get out of it. So high E again, 7th fret. And then you come back. Bend on the 9th fret of your G string, and then come back. It's a pretty accurate bend. And then 7th fret G string, 9th fret D, 7th fret G. Now we're going to slide up with our middle finger to from our 11th fret on our G string to our 10th fret B. This is a very popular lick in blues and country. So play around with that a little bit and get comfortable with it. Then after that, we dip into the minors a little bit. So now, once we land on this 10th fret, we're in D minor pentatonic. And so we're in the first position now. Now we're here. Now we're going to go up to the 13th fret and then 15th fret, all with your middle finger. So slide from the 9 to 11 on your G string with your middle, and then hit the 10th fret with your first finger. Now use your middle finger for these next two notes. 13 on your B, 15 on your B. Now bend with your ring finger on the 17th fret. Bend. So you don't hear the bends come down. You only bend up. And they're pretty accurate too. So try not to get too much of the. Try to get a little bit of bend because that's what guitars do. But try to get it sharply up there and cut it when it's there. And then let it go on 7 with no on 17 with no bend, and then vibrato on 15. And then once we get there, we have three times around of 2, 3. So again, 1, 2, 3. And then after that, we go back to the 17th fret and bend up. And then we're gonna hook this with our pinky. So right now our ring finger is very occupied, but we're gonna bend around that, and we're gonna hook our pinky onto the 7th fret right below. You see that? And we do that for 3 times. 1, 2, 3, and then you come back down, and you vibrato on that 17. And then go back to 15 with your first finger, and that was all with your ring finger. Now you're going to go to 17, and you're going to bend a whole step on the high E, 17 high E with your ring finger 3 times. And then after that, you're going to come back down, let it just come back down on a regular 17, no bend, and so the next 4 notes. And then you're going to shift, you're going to roll right over to the 17th fret on your B string, and you're going to bend up a whole step, and then come back down. This is all with the ring finger still. And then 15. So whole step 17, ring finger, regular 17, index finger 15, and then you're going to shift down, and now we're in minor pentatonic still. You're going to use your pinky on 13, and we're still on the B string. So 13, 12, 11, 10, and now here's the last part, 10, and then 12 on your G string, and then back to 10. So from the last part, sorry. One more time. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And that's a great turnaround for any blues on 5. And then that last bend that I did, going into the minor part, which we'll do in the next video, is a full step bend, a whole step bend on 13, with a lot of vibrato. I hope this video has helped you, Lou, and I look forward to our next lesson. And I hope I look forward to doing the next video with you. Cool. Have a great day and enjoy.